I don't know why you rewatch all of our casts. But anyway, guys, we are back. College Star League something. He doesn't even know what it is. Anyway, so spawn here at the bottom right-hand spawning location. It will be the Yellow Terran. It will be LRM Evolution's game here. He has race changed. As he's a random, I think he's like mainly a random / race picker, and his opponent will be the Green Protoss, the caster, the musicianist, Elegant. Now,
yeah, so I guess Elegant's playing for the Academy of Music or something like that.
Yeah, is there a list of them that have the name of the colleges that they're supporting?
Yeah, in the forums, people just put their thing, and I guess Game is representing the University of Central Florida. Or something like that.
Yeah, he's in Florida. When I fingered him, he was
You fingered him?
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out where they live, but they're both American, so I didn't. Or no, well, I said one was British, one was British. So yeah, so
he lives in like Orlando, Florida.
Who? Elegant?
No, Game lives in Orlando, Florida.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not really sure now what to expect from Game, because he could do all kinds of shit, and Elegant's not gonna have an idea, because he was prepared for PvP last time. Now he has to prepare for PvT. So, gas first. So hopefully some factories are coming.
Probably. I mean, it's just. I mean, someone just said just 4-gate. He even said who. Shouldn't you? Look at that. It actually made kind of sense right there. But anyway, I got banned from ICC Cup. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I can't. It's kind of a funky wall off he's doing. Maybe was Elegant going to go? No, he was just going. So he got a simulator, then Cybercore. Okay. So it's gonna probably be like a 1-gate expand of what it looks like. I believe you would get Cybercore, then gas, then gate would probably be the. I think it's just swapping the Cybercore and a simulator ends up being 2 different builds. Oh, he gets in!
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
If Game does a factory depot push, I don't know. We'll have to see if Elegant holds it off, because like I said, Game's micro is going to be pretty strong. So, but he's doing a really good job with his probe right now.
Yeah. And
it's distracting Game, so Elegant could maybe get up to 3 gates and just do a push real fast. That'd be really sick.
Yeah, I hope that would probably be his best option, maybe. I mean, you have to expect something cheesy coming from Game or initially, because he tight-walled off anyway. So, I mean, I guess and he just killed off an SCV.
Yeah, that was cute.
And it might have been a 2-fact initially. I don't know if he's gonna do that again. It doesn't look like that.
Elegant's gonna lose this initial zeal. Ooh.
Ow.
Yep. That sucked. But he still got this probe alive, so he's gonna have a lot of good information. It's gonna just really distract Game for the rest of the
early mid game.
For this, yeah, early mid game. Oh, don't lose it! Elegant's not paying attention. Oh, yeah, he lost the probe. That sucks.
And apparently, Game's still gonna go for like an FD push.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I think that's a smart plan on this map. And especially with that reversible ramp you called it, I think.
Yeah, reverse ramp, inverted ramp.
If he just got siege mode really fast, and maybe a dropship, he could just land on that cliff by Elegant's Natural, and just dump shit on him, and he could pot shot from outside of Elegant's Natural, and he can land in his base. I mean, there's so many things that Terran can do on this map.
Very true.
And here comes his FD push, like you said.
It's not that strong, though. Okay, so the Vulture's gonna be trailing behind. Okay. there's 2 goons there. The thing though that makes this a little bit more powerful than other things is that Elegant doesn't have his dragoons out at the front door, so he didn't stutter step back. And do more
Elegant needs a micro here.
Yeah.
Okay, game cannot lose this tank right now.
He's gonna lose it.
Oh.
He's gonna, yeah. This push wasn't gonna do too much. An FD push normally just gets as long as you have semi decent control and active with your units, and you know it's coming. Most FD pushes, of what I know, just a 2-gate goon opening tends to stop it pretty easily, which is probably why it's such a common build in Terran versus Protoss. But if this was a 2-fact, things would look a lot different right now. But
I don't know, but that wasn't great. I wasn't impressed. I expected more from Game on that, and that wasn't as good a micro as I thought he would have. Elegant did a nice job defending that, so props to Elegant.
It looks like he's gonna just try to do a speed vulture run by. He's up to 3 facts. He's probably gonna pump out a ton of vultures and then try to do a run by, or at least with Spider-Man stuff. So he's gonna try to do a run by. No, I don't think I see a starport anywhere, so it's not gonna be a drop, but it's gonna try to be a run by, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good plan. You know, they're cost effective, and you can get a lot of them out there and just keep mass producing them because they don't take any gas. So I like that plan, and you know, just lay a bunch of mines, and he's not gonna have much area to go out, so you can get a nice contain with mines going on.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, he's just making mass vulture right now. At least I think he wants to do a run by. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I mean, with that amount of vultures, it probably should work. All right, here we go, guys. He's gonna try to do. Oh, but the goons are actually stopping it. Actually, this is actually really, really nice by controlled by Elegant right there. Stopped it. That did nothing.
Yeah.
That did nothing at all.
Yeah, that pylon wall helped a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually Elegant's getting a pretty scary goon force right now, so I think Game might need to reconsider this plan.
I mean, he's still committing to like full-on vultures. Okay, no, he's starting to get tanks now. He put up the 2nd machine shop. He's getting siege tech. This might be where he wants to pull off and take his 3rd. Maybe. But he definitely wants to hurt the Protoss. I just don't see it working on this map.
Yeah, this is Elegant might be in a good position here if he can just get a couple more goons and zealots out. Then he's gonna be able to take his 3rd. But
he should be fine. He already has obs everywhere, so these Spider-Mans aren't actually going off and doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's stopping Protoss from, you know, going out. I mean, that's one thing, for sure, that he's stopping. It's just buying enough time to get up, you know, an armory. And he might hard push soon, too, but...
Yeah, it's a lot different than, I guess, the game we casted with SPX yesterday, where SPX was so focused on getting upgrades out versus Alfeo, whereas Game is more concentrating on getting units. So it's like a completely different, version we're seeing here, you know?
Yeah.
And we're seeing like the effects of it, you know, and you can really like, you know, force the Terran to not be able to get a 3rd. I mean, a Protoss not to get up a 3rd, but at the same time you sacrifice your own upgrades, you know, for the amount of units you could possibly get while getting your 3rd. Yeah. So
this is, you know what I think would, Game is probably gonna try to cut the map in half. Yep, that's probably what he's gonna do. That's the only reason why he'd probably take that expansion. Other than he would be expanding to his opponent, but I think because of this, he's gonna try to cut the map in half. I think that's his goal now.
Yeah, and Elegant is bumping up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gate to go along with his 3rd expansion.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's gonna be able to. It makes sense because you want to produce as many units as you can, so you can defend. He's double expanding actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's really trying to get an edge over because it was probably because the reaction to the third base going up, so he wants to have 2 more bases. This is where Terran might be a little less active, because he's gonna want to keep this third, and it's gonna be hard to. But with proper siege like positioning, he should be fine to keep it.
Does he have a Reaver? No, he doesn't have any Reavers out yet.
No. On this map, I'd wonder if he went Quick Arbiter, and he just recalled.
He hasn't really gotten as much tech up yet. You know what I'm saying?
He's only has that Templar Archive.
He's really in power toss mode. You know, just get as many goons, zealots out, and hopefully just try to macro up.
And game knows about this 11 o'clock, and well, he knows both bases that are out right now, which is, I guess, problematic because what he might do is he might just make a ton of vultures. No, he's getting Goliath. Already, I mean, he really wants to stop any kind of arbiter play, which makes sense on this map because that's when you get in the late game of this map, like Terran, it just makes it so impossible for Protoss once Terran just sieges up in the center of the map here. So if that happens, you need arbiters, but if he's already getting Goliath out, arbiters are going to get shut down really quickly.
Yeah, and this tank force is actually getting really scary for game right now. If he gets a couple SCVs out, making turrets, has his Goliaths, you know, for to kill the observers. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty sweet little hard push coming out here. But let's see if Elegant's able to counteract this. And right now, it looks like his zealots are busy, distracted, you know, way far away. So I don't know if he knows the gravity of how big this tank force is yet.
This is a lot of tanks. This is definitely a lot of tanks. He's not off of 3 facts that are making tanks though, so he's not at like the biggest amount that he could be off of, but he's off of 16 tanks by this time because he hasn't lost this. I think he's only lost 2 tanks this entire game.
Yeah, and this is pretty scary.
I mean, they're not even siege, so I mean, he needs to. I bet he needs to recall over this army to really make it to work. But he has a DT here, which he doesn't notice.
Game will get it right now. Game picks it up. Okay, now here comes the zealots. They need to get in there.
120 to 153. Things are knocking for Elegant already. Guys, I'm not quite sure if Elegant can be able to take this. He's going to be zealot dropping onto the majority of the tanks there, but there's still 4 left. But is there enough from game to just take this game right now? The answer to that is, I think he does. At least he's going to be setting up a contain, and this is the thing where you don't want to happen with Protoss. You don't want them to be sieging in the center of the map, which is exactly what he's doing right now. Because once he starts, you know, cutting off that portion of the map, he pretty much can take every other expansion he'd like to. It's not his biggest fighting spirit.
Yeah, it seemed like Elegant had a great idea with the 4 expansions, you know. I mean, the 3 expansions. But I don't know if his macro is, you know, up to par to go with all that money that he's banking right now. He needs to. He
doesn't have Arbiter tech. That's the reason, probably.
Yeah, and he's just fighting a losing battle at this point, you know.
Yeah, I don't.
He hasn't been really using any storms, and he hasn't. And oh, he just lost an unnecessary storm right there to vultures. Yeah, it's I don't see him winning against this unless he gets the right unit composition out right now.
Elegant's struggling right now. Game is keeping on top of the top game. Remember, we do have. I mean, at least for Elegant, he's stopping the 6 o'clock from going up for a little while longer. He's getting killed off by vultures right now. And generally, game's starting to set up a contain here. The best bet probably for Elegant is just to get a 200 army and just see what he can do with it. But like I said, once Tyrant just gets this foothold, it is really difficult to get out because every which way there's just tanks going up, stopping any kind of ramp and stuff. I mean, you can't go off where you normally go off because you're gonna get shelled to death and you're gonna have a lot of spider mines up your butt. The only ramp that's not completely sieged right now is the bigger one, but I mean even that is starting to get really sieged up right now. So.
And Elegant says there's a moth in his face.
Oh wow.
Oh man. I don't know.
Maybe he's just lying, but
there was no heater in my booth either. Oh shit. Alright, well yeah, Elegant has no chance right here, unfortunately. There's no way he's contained. Completely contained in a game will just keep reinforcing, add a 4th expansion, and it's GG right now.
GG with capital letters and exclamation point, ladies and gentlemen. And he's gonna try to go for this at least, and it just dies. That's part of the reason maybe Elegant didn't do so well is there was no mid-game push that he did, He was mainly off of like a defensive standpoint. Game just kept on attacking him.
Well, you just saw a musician. A musician that's probably what it is. Music school. It didn't prepare him for.
Yeah, it didn't prepare him. He didn't study hard enough.
Yep. Sorry, man. Musicians, man. That's not really that hard of a degree, Elegant. I'm gonna have to go out and put you on blast. That criminology, man. Game is studying criminology. Maybe that just has to do with it. He studied a little harder. So yeah, good game.
Yeah, Elegant, you need to study more. Apparently that's the logical conclusion we've ended with. And I think it's probably going to be the last cast for today because, well, I've worked for 5 hours, so probably too tired to do stuff. All right, anyway, guys, Fitz and BMW signing out, and peace, guys.